behind us, Christ beside us, Christ with us. Please be seated. I do not like scary movies. Well, I like some scary movies. I love the ones about exorcisms, because, you know, I'm a priest. I really don't like the ones where things and people are jumping out at one another and screaming very loud. Amen. Amen. I don't like people to do that to me. When I was in college, someone did that to me once, and it did not end well for them, because I just have a really strong visceral reaction to it that usually involves something like this. And I don't think it's because I'm a violent person, because I'm not. But I don't like jump scares. I don't like being afraid like that. I love Stephen King books, though. And he sort of has his finger on the pulse of fear. And he's made a good living off of that. And in an address that he gave to the National Press Club not long ago, he made this really funny point, talking about how he made his living inspiring terror from the ordinary things. He said that one of the things that we all experience that inspires terror, and it was really funny during his speech because it was kind of scary the way he said it. He said, many, if not most of us, will be going to get in parked cars in deserted parking lots, going home to empty houses with basements and attics. Houses with empty closets and dusty crawl spaces, or so we think. Now, you know, we all experience this kind of fear. I mean, how many times has this happened to you? You're dead asleep at 2 a.m., and your dog starts to bark like they're going crazy, or your burglar alarm goes off, the phone rings, something goes bump in the night, and you bolt upright, the car is racing, you throw on your robe. If you're me, you grab the piñata bat underneath your bed. You inch down the steps, shaking like a leaf because that adrenaline's pumping through your body, looking for the source of the alarm. You find nothing. It's probably a cockroach or something on a motion detector. You check all the windows and doors, you wait for the alarm company to call, you give them your password, and then try and go back to sleep. Just one anxious moment in the middle of an otherwise peaceful and still night is enough to evoke huge anxiety, huge systemic anxiety in our bodies and our minds. It almost gets us going on a cellular level, doesn't it? It puts us in a heightened state of physical and mental and emotional crisis. And see, this all happened when we were cavemen, right? This is the kind of thing that's kept us alive for millions of years, because we're built with this alarm system that triggers this kind of survival impulse, this kind of survival anxiety. And neuropsychologists talk about how we all have a lizard brain and a mammal brain, and that the lizard brain is the one that keeps us alive, that dilates our eyes, that increases our blood flow to certain parts of our body, that keeps us alert to danger, takes over when we're anxious. It makes us more like animals than humans when it's at work, doesn't it? We're ready to fight. Now, our mammal brain, on the other hand, is where we think and reason and process and act like human beings together. And you know, Jesus is seemingly in lizard brain territory today in the gospel. You know, if you read other parts of Matthew 24, it is grim. He says, you will be handed over to be tortured, and you will be put to death. The sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. The stars will fall from heaven. Angels with a loud trumpet call will come out, and they will gather his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. Whoa. It's Advent, everyone. Run! No one knows the day or the hour, Jesus says. fear. It's my lizard brain going to work. So is Jesus trying to be the Stephen King of the first century? Is he trying to scare us here? And it's really strange that Jesus is being scary, because most of the time in the Gospels, Jesus says, what does he say when he sees people? Time and again, he says, don't be afraid. Well, just a little bit earlier in Matthew 6, he has this nice bit about fear and anxiety. He says, don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring its own worries. Today's trouble is enough for today. All over Matthew, Jesus is saying to us, basically, relax. God's got you. So if Jesus is all about our being less anxious and afraid, and I think he is, then why is he talking about things that go bump in the night today? Well, I think he's trying to make a bigger point about fear and anxiety versus something that makes us think and work with our mammal brain. The better part of ourselves, the human part of ourselves. Vigilance. He's making a bigger point about being vigilant. Vigilance is about paying attention. Vigilance is about being present. Vigilance is about watching out for Jesus. Vigilance can even help us conquer our fear and anxiety when such fearful things are stirred up. Jesus is saying to us, if anxiety robs us like a thief in the night, then perhaps vigilance is what can power us through it. Who knew Jesus was a neuropsychologist? Because neuropsychologists also tell us that vigilance, being awake, being present, being watchful, is actually a good kind of heightened state. It's the opposite of fear and anxiety. It doesn't put us into our lizard brain. No, vigilance does quite the opposite. It puts us into our mammal brain. In fact, vigilance uses more of our brain. Terror uses a tiny part of our brain called the amygdala. However, ambiguity, the types of things that inspire us to watch out and to be vigilant, the vigilance that arises from being watchful while not knowing exactly what is going on, makes the brain more alert, makes us more ready to reason, makes us more ready to operate on a higher level. One scientist says that vigilance is the body's reaction to something new. And it promotes the various systems' need to be alert to potentially important information. So maybe you get where Jesus is going here with this. Because during Advent, there is a lot of potentially important information cascading all around us. You think about the practices we began today, adding more light to the world. The cards we send one another say things like, joy to the world and peace on earth. We sing about being together and about humanity being as one. We sing about Christ with us and coming to us. Our songs remind us that the King of Israel is coming and is really already in our midst. God is coming, and God is with us. But we just have to watch out and be awake and be ready for God to act in and among us. Now see, this is not an easy thing. And it's why it's helpful if we think of Advent. It is sort of a penitential season, sort of a season where we're correcting and getting back on the path, much like we do in Lent. Because we all know that life can be busy, life can be dark, Especially this time of year, life can be filled with conflict. It can be filled with grief. All kinds of darkness. And we can either let that darkness envelop us, rob us like the thief in the night, or in the midst, we can notice joy. We can see the Holy Spirit at work. Paul chimes in with some good advice. He says, we must merely put on the armor of light, and that this fights away the darkness of fear. And see, we're called to do this, especially during Advent, especially during this season that can be pretty much universally about debauchery and reveling. During our time of partying, our time of busyness, even our times of darkness, friends, we can take time to remember that we are in a season in which we are through the generosity and through the sacraments we practice and through the prayers that we share. We are indeed getting ready for the arrival of Christ among us. So let us not give in to fear and darkness and put on the armor of light and practice the vigilance of Christ.